Hey Pisces, it's Star. I'm here for your whole story reading. We are starting with the deck in the upright as usual, and I will be shuffling on camera, so please don't be afraid of the reversals because they're not always negative. I'm not going to be calling out the cards the way I normally do. I'm just going to interpret as I see it. Here is the second deck that I will be using today. I hope all you guys are safe at home, hopefully healthy. Okay, let's start shuffling. One more here, and then I'll shuffle the next deck. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look. This is a timeless reading, so whenever it resonates with you, could be now, could be in the future. Let's see. Alrighty. Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. Some of you could have lost your job, so that's what we're coming into the reading with. So this probably, if it resonates, it would have already have happened. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely like a decision that was made with regards to your job that was detrimental from your point of view. However, I feel like you've been through this before. And so you have this sense of calmness to you. It's not that you're not thinking about what could be, the issues and whatnot, but it's like, this is going to pass. This is not going to last forever. It's just a matter of time. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, here you are, Queen of Cups. Two of Wands. Yeah, so there was some kind of ending that changed your path, your course. A cycle ended, but something new hasn't yet arrived for you. So there's a new beginning, but it's on hold, right? We have the Ace of Wands right next to there. On hold, perhaps waiting for a decision. Yeah, you're waiting for a new opportunity to come around. It hasn't yet, though, for those of you who are resonating. You have not received a communication. You're waiting for a communication about a decision, about a new opportunity, but you haven't received it yet. Yeah, so you're feeling a bit unstable with regards to finances, paying bills, things of that nature. Okay, so let me see here. You may be receiving, though, or coming into awareness about what this decision is going to be pretty soon, perhaps. Okay, let me see. I feel like some of you are going to hear back on some kind of opportunity, but whatever is being required of you to do, it's not really to your liking. That's what I'm getting. It could have been something that you did in the past and you didn't like it, but it's stable, so it offers you stability, but creatively it's just not something that fulfills you, is what I'm getting. So I'm getting here, give something very good thought. Okay, so give it a lot of thought. Don't just make a decision based on based on the money that you're going to get, or I don't know, the prestige, something like that, like ego based type of thing. Or like don't make decisions based on thought, like negative thoughts. So thoughts that, you know, there won't be anything better to come along, so let me just do this. You know what I mean? I feel like you know that you can do better though. And it's almost like you want to wait it out. You may get an offer, but you want to wait for something better. So, you know, it's like your better judgment is telling you, okay, this is an opportunity, but it's not the right one. Something like that. It's not the one I really want. Yeah, so you're finding it difficult to have this new beginning, to find the opportunity that will really make you happy, that will make you feel satisfied. So I'm getting, and this is very much career oriented. So I'm getting those of you who are out there interviewing and whatnot. I feel like you are going to hear back, but not from the opportunity that you, like not from the job that you really wanted. The Emperor reverse again, which is here. Okay, let me see here. I'm feeling here that let me see. It's like you're putting on a brave face, or you're trying to act like, or maybe even convince yourself that this is good, this is great, it's a new opportunity, but deep down inside you know, like something is telling you this is not the right one, this is not what I want. This is not what I want for the long term. So, okay, so you may be forced, not forced, but feel like a pressure to accept something that you know is not going to be for the long term. It's for the right now, to get you through the right now. But you know deep down that it's almost like you have to fake it till you make it. That's what I'm getting here. In order to better your financial situation. Yeah, the motivation is very much because you want to get started on, you know, something new, a new cycle. You want to move on to something better, you know, better opportunities financially. Because look, here you are, the Queen of Cups with the Nine of Swords. You have a lot of worry and anxiety if you don't do it. You know, what are the consequences of not accepting this opportunity? Even though, you know, it's like you're choosing the how do you say, the better of the two evils? Is that the saying? It's like you're not happy with it, you're not content with it, but at least it eases your mental burden, your mental conflict. It eases all that tension, mental tension that you've been experiencing. Again, this is a timeless reading. It'll resonate at different times for each of you because it's a general reading. So for some of you, this could be happening right now. For others, it could be further along into the future. I'm getting the same message here. You're doing something because you feel it's the responsible thing to do, but it's not what you want to do. Because I feel like if you express what you really want, you may cause conflict between you and another person or other people. So people are going to be in disagreement. Knave of Wands reverse. Yeah, so it's like you keep it to yourself. You're repressing your true desires in order to avoid conflict. Six of Wands reverse, and also in order to avoid further financial instability. So you stop resisting this new opportunity, this new job that you didn't want anyway. That's what I keep seeing here. Oh wow, okay, so Five of Cups with the Three of Swords. Let me see here. I see a lot of quarreling, and it actually starts to get hurtful. It's almost like you feel like you're under a microscope. Somebody's like being very critical of you, and it gets to the point where it's hurtful to you. There's some hurt feelings. Justice in reverse. You feel like, you know, somebody is being very hard on you. Four of Swords reverse, because they're not agreeing with your decision, your thought process. And again, for the sake of keeping the peace and improving your financial situation, it's like you put on this brave face and just do what you feel you have to do. Bella. Sorry, my cat just jumped on. Oh gosh, this is why I don't leave her in here. Okay, hopefully she'll behave. Yeah, so let me see here. I'm getting that you're feeling pressure. There's someone who's pressuring you to take this opportunity because there's just too much burden. We have here the Tower card with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which means there's a lack of balance, a lack of harmony, not seeing eye to eye on decisions, and this has become a pattern, you know, so you and whoever this person is, or these people that make you feel pressured to do things that you don't necessarily want to do, it's happened before. And so you kind of already know what's to come. You already know the pressure that you're going to be experiencing, and you would rather avoid that. And so although it's not what you desire, you know that if you really go for what it is that you truly desire and you truly want with the Star card, it's going to cause disagreements between you and another person. And so you feel like the wiser thing to do is to take the high road and just take the opportunity or do what it is that you have to do, you feel you have to do because of, you know, difficult circumstances that you are living through. Okay. so that situation that I described to you, that may be for a period of time. And you may have to do something that you are not very happy with, or like I said, but things will change. Whatever that opportunity is, I don't see you being there for too long. I think that change will happen pretty quickly. There'll be some kind of good news or something that comes in that will bring some very, very welcome change for you, something that's going to make you happy. So yeah, look at this. This is like toughing it out. You know, Nine of Wands is about persistence and just toughing it out. Toughing it out, but you're not happy. Okay, but just know that it's temporary. It is definitely temporary. It's something that you are very much aware that you have to do because times are kind of tough is what I'm seeing. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry with that Nine of Swords there, and you just don't see any other way with Judgment in reverse. So that is where you get your motivation, is because, you know, you gotta plant some seeds somewhere to be able to reap some rewards. And so you stop resisting, you just decide to do it, even though there's a lack of joy in that. Okay, yeah, we have the Four of Wands. She let herself out. Okay, we have the Four of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Swords. So yeah, just instability is what is on your mind, and that's what's driving the actions that you're taking right now. We have the Empress card in reverse twice. So yeah, there's a sense that you either don't have enough, there's not enough money in the household, or you're not, you're getting to the point where there's just, you're feeling uncomfortable, you're feeling like you're just, there's a sense of lack. Okay, so decisions will be made that are not necessarily happy decisions, but they will be made nevertheless. And offers will be accepted even though that's the last thing you want to do. But yeah, look at this. Ten of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. You have to do it because the burden, the financial burden is too great. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands with the Six of Pentacles reversed. So that imbalance and lack of harmony, especially with regards to finances, that is going to be changing. There's going to be swift change that is unknown to you, but it's definitely affecting you directly. There may be communication coming into you. Somebody will be calling you, giving you some news, and you're going to be able to make, you know, there's going to be a lot of choices. You're going to make a choice, or somebody chose you. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Star. So, yeah, okay, let me see here. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, you're going to be taking a job or taking on some kind of project that you never really wanted. But then you get news that is very welcome news, and you are able to, Knight of Cups reverse with the Eight of Pentacles reverse, say thank you but no thank you to that other opportunity. And so bringing about a very welcome change. I feel like there may be, this may take some time for all of this to present itself. So for some of you, it could be around the time of Virgo, so around the fall, okay, for some. King of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Cups. Okay, let me see here. You know, I feel like through all this experience, this is going to bring about a change in the way that you operate, just as a person, as an individual. Because I'm getting here that through all of this, you're seeing that others around you, you know, wherever it is that you're feeling pressure, or you're getting other people's opinions or whatnot, it's almost like they not to say that they're bad or anything like that, but they tend to focus on their own interests, and not really take your feelings or your desires into consideration. It's just about whatever is convenient for them at the time. And so this makes you look at things and act in a different way. I feel like your actions, the way that you go about things is going to change. It's like you become wiser, or you become more confident in your own decision-making process because of the way that you're made to feel during difficult times. And so it's like you get to the point where you're just going to close yourself off to other people's input because it just makes you overly emotional. And I feel like this is family who does this. But in a way, they're doing you a favor, because I do feel, again, the way that you operate is going to change, and you're going to be, it's like a new you is going to emerge, and you're just going to start doing what you feel is right for you, just the way that others are doing for themselves. And I think that's what you're realizing here through all of this. But it's going to create change in you. And maybe that's what was meant to happen. So try to focus on the big picture, the lesson in all of this. Because I really feel like there is definitely a lesson here for you that you're going to take with you going forward. Yeah, you see, you're walking away, you're leaving behind old emotional blockages, codependencies, you know, the need for validation from others, the need to make everybody happy, the need for everybody to be satisfied with what you're doing and your decisions. And I think that is what you are leaving behind. And this is a whole new way of thinking, a whole new you. King of Wands reverse, yeah. Yeah, you're leaving behind that sense of not being able to do your own thing, make your own decisions, take whatever action you feel is right for you. So I definitely feel here that there was a codependent situation, or a situation here that is unhealthy, in the sense that you can't move from A to B until somebody says it's okay. And I do feel like you've lost out on some opportunities along the way because of that. And you're realizing all of this. All right, so let's get some final messages for you from the angels. What does Pisces need to know? Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. All right. We have outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new and creative ideas. So, exactly what it says. Go outside, get fresh air. Allow yourself to ground yourself again, and not be in this headspace of worry and anxiety all the time. Because why? Divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So again, look past the chaos, the stresses around you, and try to focus on the lessons that are here for you, because I feel like it's going to lead you to this leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So this is not about you finding your power and then creating conflict around you and just pushing back and, no, it's not about that. This is about you finding your power and knowing how to create boundaries to where, you hear people, you hear their opinions, you hear what they think you should do. However, you have to also honor yourself and what you think you should do and what is good for you, because only you know what is good for you. And I feel like you're finding that sense of power and that sense of leadership through this difficulty. Okay, so there is a light at the end of the tunnel here, and then you're going to find it. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. That's your whole story. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I will be back with the April readings probably sometime next week. Love you guys. Bye.